Have you ever noticed how a lesson you once heard casually can guide you at an important moment in your life? Today, I would like to take you on a journey of noticing how the past quietly lives in our present. Let me explain you a little more. Every day, we are surrounded by the traces of the past, a tradition, a rule, a lesson, or a habit that has silently shaped the way we think, act, and grow. Sometimes we don't even notice it until a moment comes when we truly see it at work, guiding us, teaching us, and reminding us what has lasted through time. This point really matters, so I'll repeat it again. It guides us, reminds us, and teaches us. So let's see what happened in my case. This is what I discovered this year in my studies, when I realized how the lessons of the past can quietly shape the way we raise even today. Now I would like to talk about a specific example. There was a time this year when I worked extremely hard for my Hindi exam. Not because anyone forced me, but because I genuinely wanted to do it well. I practiced writing long answers, reading chapters carefully, and solving grammar questions. I focused on every little detail, from punctuations to correct sentence structures, trying to leave no mistake behind. But however, let's see what happened next. When the results were announced, I hadn't expected. They were lower than I hoped, and honestly, it's down. I felt frustrated and even a little anger at myself. That evening, when I went home disappointed, my father did not give me a lecture. Instead, he said one line, a line that I heard countless times throughout my childhood, but never fully paid attention to. Slow progress is still progress. Consistency wins more than speed. I did not understand it then. To me, progress meant excelling effortlessly. Progress meant being perfect immediately. But that month, something inside me shifted. I started preparing for the next unit again. I continued practicing grammar rules, writing chapters carefully, solving grammar questions. I certainly did not become the top scorer. My marks did not jump magically. But they started rising, slowly, little by little, day by day. As a result, I realized what my father had meant. He was not talking about marks, he was talking about habit. He was talking about who I become every day in the context of where I am in this place and time. Remember when I said the past quietly lives in our present? In that moment, I saw something clearly. My father's old sentence, repeated many times over years, has silently shaped my present attitude. It stopped me from giving up. It taught me to trust my efforts. It reminded me that entering 1% every day is still a victory. So to sum that up, the past is not behind us, it's inside us, in the way we think, in the way we act, and in the way we grow. Even though my marks were not perfect, even though my results did not leap dramatically, my growth was real, because real growth is not always visible immediately. It's quite consistent and personal. And I believe that the most important lesson of all is slow progress is still progress. Consistency wins more than speed. It is not about finishing the first, scoring the highest, or being the fastest. It is about showing up, trying again, and trusting the small increments each day. So let me leave you with one last thought. The past quietly lives in our present, guiding us who we are and how we grow. Never forget that every small consistent action can create a big difference. One day, all these differences can show the success and growth you have made over time. Thank you.